And hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Roman Does Weather live stream here. Let me fix something real quick before I get going here. But I am so glad to be back um, doing this again here for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about a potential, tornado event up here in New England because we have a tornado watch in effect here for a lot of these areas here. So we're going to go ahead and keep a close eye on this right here. Welcome in, Random Texan Guy. So we're going to go ahead and get straight up into the stream here. We are kind of, hold on here. Okay, we're good. Welcome in, everybody. So we're talking about a potential tornado event out here in New England here. I have my stream board up here. I have the tornado warning count. I have something to tell you to share the stream. And I have a little time count there down there because we need that kind of for a lot of these events. Because if we don't know the time, we don't know what's happening really. So just hold on real quick. All right, so we're gonna hop straight into this. We have a tornado watch in effect for a lot of Massachusetts, Western Maine, New Hampshire, Northeast New York, and Vermont, effective until 8 p.m. Tonight. Primary threats include a few tornadoes likely, scattered damaging wind gusts to 70-mile-per-hour likely, and scattered large hail events to 1.5 inches in diameter possible. So that's what we're dealing with here. Summary. Thunderstorms will develop this afternoon across eastern New York and track eastward across the watch area through the day. Supercells capable of damaging winds, hail, and a few tornadoes are expected. Flying out of Houston in 7 hours to go to Las Vegas and driving, so I won't be streaming for about 2 weeks. Okay, that's cool. So currently, we only have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in our tornado watch area here today. Let's go over every single one of them. We have a severe thunderstorm warning down here for Rutland County and Windsor County, Vermont, for a severe thunderstorm located 13 miles southwest of West Paulette, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard with that 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. So if you're in Chester, Cavendish, Ludlow Village, Perkinsville Village, Wallingford, Mount Holly, Mount Tabor, Windsor, Paulette, Mount Holly, Ludlow, Mount Tabor, Andover, Weston, Danby, Baltimore, Springfield, Weathersfield, West Windsor, and Reading. Please be aware of the storm. Could cause some gusty winds up to 60-mile-per-hour winds and maybe some small hail. But mainly a tornado and wind-driven risk. So that is why I'm live today to cover, this tornado risk here today. Please share the stream if you can get anybody. I also have a severe thunderstorm warning here. We are kind of in a little bit of a radar dead zone here. I don't know what's happening here. Let's go ahead and switch radars. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning here for Caledonia County, Essex County, and Washington County here in Vermont. For severe thunderstorm located over West Danville, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard with that 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. So prepare for that. This is now rolling into areas just north of St. Johnsbury and near the St. Johnsbury Center and Linden, causing some small hail most likely. Is Montpelier in any of these severe thunderstorm warnings? Let's go and check. No, Montpelier is not in one of these. It got close to this one, though. But no, Montpelier is not in any of these warnings. So that's what we have going on here. We do also have an enhanced risk in play. Let's see if I can get a... Well, we have a new... Actually, let me read this real quick. We have a new mesoscale discussion here for a lot of this watch area here. Let's go ahead and read it. Storms forming across eastern New York and the north central Vermont have the greatest severe weather potential over the next 1 to 2 hours. Storms have developed from eastern New York to north central Vermont. These storms have developed within a locally more favorable environment featuring southerly surface winds and temperatures in the mid 80s with dew points in the low to mid 70s. So a very volatile environment for these storms here. In close proximity to the eastward, northeastward advancing warm front and in terrain, favored locations where more backed winds can remain, a greater tornado threat may exist through the afternoon. Yeah, we saw something yesterday here. It was a 10%. We were kind of like, oh, wow, really up here in the New England area. But yeah, so this is what we're covering here today. This is definitely what we're covering here today. Very concerning, maybe, situation here for a lot of these storms here in eastern New York, because there's a bunch of little cells here popping down here just west of Newburgh that we really need to eye, including this one here near Albany. That is special warned here. And this also looks like to be our most concerning storm right now to me. This is for areas just east of Troy, New York, moving east at 45 miles per hour. For yeah, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. So right now, but this storm is going to have the potential to produce, tornadoes here in a little bit. So we really need to keep an eye on that storm there. Also, a lot of these storms over here, back here towards Warrensburg here, really need to keep an eye on them. As soon as they move into the enhanced risk area. Also have a severe thunderstorm warning over here in Pennsylvania for Indiana County and Jefferson County, Pennsylvania until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:26 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Punxsutawney, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So if you're in Winslow, Glen Campbell, Rochester Mills, you're probably feeling those gusty winds out here in front of the storm, maybe causing some minor damage here, maybe some tree damage. But I think the worst of it right here is near Rochester Mills, where that heavy precipitation's falling. Could be some small hail, most possibly. So we'll really keep an eye on it as these storms, move more northeast and eastward. So we'll just, we'll really keep a close eye on them. Have a storm hitting State College right now. It's gonna cause some, maybe some brief gusty winds and mainly just like heavy rainfall. Really need to keep an eye on it. Also, new severe thunderstorm warning up here for areas in, let's see here, Portage, Geauga County, Cuyahoga County, and Summit County, Ohio, for severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from near Highland Hills to near Salon to near Macedonia, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So this storm is pretty big here. I mean, it stretches all the way up here just south of Chardon, stretching all the way down here east of Brunswick here. And this storm is, concerning as well, just for the reason of, damaging winds here. It could have a brief tornado threat for a little while. Let's actually go ahead and check. We have a tornado warning. We have a tornado warning in effect for West Virginia. Wow. So hold on. Let me update stream title here. 2-1. We have one tornado warning in effect. All right, we're good. So now we have one tornado warning in effect for areas in east central Belmont County, Ohio, Washington County, and Greene County, Pennsylvania, Ohio County, and Marshall County in West Virginia here. So this tornado warning is affecting 3 states. At 3:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Shadyside or near Bel Air, moving east at 30 miles per hour. That is radar indicated rotation, but if you're in Wheeling, Moundsville, Bel Air, Bethlehem, Shadyside, McMachine, and Glendale, and Triadelphia, please get into your safe spots. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Benwood, Neffs, Grandview Park, Elm Grove, Dallas, Sherrard, and Glendale. And this storm, yeah, it is rotating quite a bit too. You're gonna get rain. Here's from 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. Oh, that'd be cool. Also, yeah, this storm is it's hook. It's got a pretty nasty hook echo that we really need to eye here. As it hooks around and maybe produces a tornado. But if you're in New Vrindaban, Limestone, Bethlehem, Triadelphia, Bel Air, Shadyside, all these areas, you need to get to your shelter now because we have a tornado warning in effect with a monster hook. So please, please run to your safe spot there. That rotation is pretty strong as well. You can definitely see how. Gosh, my circle skills suck today. But you can see where that rotation is right there. And that storm just west of McMachine, with your winds pushing this way, and then your wind's pushing that way. So pretty tight rotation here. It's broad, but it's not incredibly tight. So I don't think we have to really worry about an imminent tornado right now, but definitely need to keep a close eye on this storm because I said the county names a little while ago. This is in Belmont County, Ohio, Washington and Greene County, Pennsylvania, Ohio County, and Marshall County, West Virginia. So areas south of Wheeling in Ohio here. Oh no, sorry, Wheeling, West Virginia. But it's near Bel Air, Ohio. And you keep an eye on that storm. Because this will become a problem as we progress on into the stream here. This tornado warning could absolutely try and do something here when it passed the state line here. So really need to keep an eye on it. This is way back here too. I don't think this isn't even in the warned area. This isn't even the watch. Oh, that's fine. God, I suck at drawing today. I'm usually good at drawing on radar like every stream or so. But today, cause that was good right there. There's that latest scan. It's now going to be rolling into McMachine any minute now. Still rotating quite a bit. So please get to your safe spot if you're in McMachine, Sherrard, New Vrindaban, Limestone, Triadelphia, all of these areas here in West Virginia. There's that latest scan, yeah. This is a dangerous rotating thunderstorm here. So we really need to keep an eye on this storm. What's up, Sam? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's go back to our storm here just east of Cleveland. It might, try and tighten up here just northwest of Aurora. I doubt it, though, but kind of eyeing this area right here. Just northwest of Aurora, Ohio here for some potential tornadic development. Yeah, I added a clock down there for, just, oh, wait, crap. I messed it up. My bad, everybody. There we go. So that's Central Daylight Time right there. That is the time zone I'm in. But yeah, sorry about that. Thank you, Sam. You You let me know. So, yeah, we still have a tornado warning here for the next 22 minutes for Belmont County, Ohio, Washington and Greene County, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Marshall County, West Virginia here. At 3:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Shadyside or near Bel Air, moving east at 30 miles per hour. That is radar indicated rotation. That last scan there now shows it moving directly over the town of McMachine, uh, West Virginia here. And here's your rotation. It's not incredibly strong, but it's very broad. So we really just need to keep an eye on all these storms here today because they could have the chance to produce a few tornadoes, especially up here in the tornado watch area here for a lot of Vermont, northeastern New York, Massachusetts, Maine, and New Hampshire. Kind of a weird area to be watching here today, but there's a lot of people up here, so hopefully we can, get this out to a lot of people. Hopefully spread the word. So if you know anybody, go ahead and share the stream so I can, spread the word to more viewers. That would be amazing. A new severe thunderstorm warning in effect now for Clearfield County, Pennsylvania, for severe thunderstorm located over near Punxsutawney, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Expect damage to roof, siding, and trees there. And that's associated with this big storm now impacting Winslow and Punxsutawney. I don't know how to say that. I'm pretty sure I said it right. I'm not sure, though. So if you know anybody in these areas, go ahead and just share the stream to them. Or if you just know anybody in new... This one? Or this one? On the Maine, New York, and Vermont state lines. Maine, New York. How would that work? Oh, Massachusetts, you mean? Oh, this storm right here. Yeah, we've been talking about the storm for a while. This is just this is east of Troy, 10 miles east of Troy, um, New York there. This also looks like an incredibly strong storm that we might need eye here. It might already be producing some small hail. So keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's broad, but it's there. I don't care, man. Go ahead. We'll see if you're correct. We'll see if you're correct. Oh, and the time has not updated, has it, man? What the heck? There we go. There we go, everybody. I updated the time. That always happens. I know, it's so weird. A rotation on our storm here is now east of McMachine. It's still very, very broad, and it looks a lot weaker, thankfully. Wasn't expecting a tornado warning in West Virginia. Yeah, it's a little weird. I think maybe in Massachusetts, most likely. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But today, with all these storms, they could just happen anywhere, man. Also, everybody, I leave for Florida in 2 days. So I will not be live for a lot more. Maybe in the upcoming days, like tomorrow I might be live. I don't know. I gotta look at the outlook. But I will be gone for Florida. Could be expecting a tornado warning out of this storm here. What happened yesterday was insane. I didn't think I heard about any injuries, but I could be wrong. Search and rescues ongoing in South Janesville. Yeah, yeah, I was live for that entire event. That was incredible. But I expect a tornado warning coming out of this storm here to southeast of Bainbridge, Ohio. That rotation does look pretty tight near Crackle Road there. Expect a tornado warning, I think, any minute now for areas near Mantua Corners, Haram Rapids, Auburn Corners, Taborville. That is some tight rotation there, just southeast of Bainbridge, Ohio. So I expect another tornado warning for areas up here in Ohio. Should be a tornado warning because this is some pretty tight rotation here. It looks way more impressive than I did on past scans here. So we could be dealing with a potential 2 tornado warnings to start off the stream, maybe. I am a little tired, guys, everybody. But I will wake up as time goes on. Maybe I need to get some food in me. So maybe just in a little bit I will I'm in Florida right now on vacation. What part of Florida are you going to right now? I'm going to Destin. I'm going to area near Destin. It's called Rosemary Beach. Up there in northwestern Florida. So it'll be a fun time there, hopefully. Yeah, they might need to warn this for this storm here near Taborville and Beartown. We'll just keep an eye on it as time goes on. It looks like it's pushing a lot of wind right now into Aurora, Ohio here. We're getting winds of maybe 50 up to 60 maybe mile per hour. New severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas here in Sullivan County, New Hampshire. At 3:43 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 13 miles west of Claremont, moving east at 50 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Yeah, you can be in San Francisco. Just eyeing all these storms right now to see if any of them are rotating a little bit. Near Sarasota, Fort Myers area. Yeah, it's a beautiful area down there as well. They did condense our tornado warning here, and now this is only for areas in southwestern Washington, northwestern Greene, in Ohio and Marshall counties there. For a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near McMeechan or near Bethlehem, moving east at 25 miles per hour. So this is going to be near Wheeling, Bethlehem, and Triadelphia, in Grove, Elm Grove, Dallas, Sheridan, Benwood there. So please take shelter. Still have a tornado warning here in effect for the next 14 minutes or so. That rotation is still there. It's very broad, though. Very, very broad rotation. We'll keep an eye on it. We have a lot of storms popping up back here in near Zanesville, Ohio, and just southeast of Columbus. But we have a radar that's out here, so that's an absolute bummer. I want to go to Florida soon, but not this summer. Probably next summer. Yeah, Florida is just an absolutely incredible experience. If you do, yeah, absolutely go there. But you got to be careful. There's a lot of dangerous things that can happen to you. Cost of living is very high here in Florida. That's why I live in South Carolina here. Yeah, Florida and California, living there is like just begging for you to go bankrupt. That's why I live in the Midwest. I can't deal with all of that. Just don't go when a hurricane or tropical storm hits. I'd probably want to go. I'd probably want to go if a tropical storm hit, if I'm being honest. Hawaii is the most expensive state to live in right now. I bet because it's so what am I trying to say? So tropical there, and a lot of tourists go there and they buy a lot of homes and stuff. Yeah, I bet. Our rotation here near south of Philadelphia is still there, but it's very weak right now. They might actually let this tornado warning expire. I don't really see the point for it right now. If you hear from my stream yesterday, we were covering the PDS tornado warnings out there in Washington. It was an absolute, sorry, not Washington, Wisconsin. It was a crazy experience there. Yeah, absolutely, Sam. Absolutely. It would help me out a lot. Share the stream, everybody, so we can get this out to more people, the more people that need it. We have a new tornado warning in effect. This is in New York. Oh, wow. Okay. So now we have two tornado warnings in effect, everybody. Hold on here. Let me change the. Okay, so now we are talking about two tornado warnings here. So we have a tornado warning here in effect for south central Oneida County, New York, and southeastern Madison County, New York. 3:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Lebanon or near Hamilton, moving east at 50 miles per hour. A hazard with that is a tornado. That is radar indicated rotation. If you're in Hamilton and Brookfield, please take shelter now. We have two tornado warnings already in effect. One in New York for Hamilton and Lebanon, Brookfield, Leonardsville, North Brookfield, all of these areas out here. Oh, and yeah, there is some rotation here. And it does look pretty strong as well. So if you're in Hamilton, please take shelter. Oh, wow. This might be our most concerning storm of the day so far, actually. So we have two tornado warnings in effect, everybody. There's that last scan there. It does show it a little less impressive, really. But it is still there, and it is still rotating here just west of Randallsville. Welcome in, Boardness. So that's what we're looking at here in New England here. The warning looks like a French fry. Yeah, I see that. So this is a pretty, it is a very small storm here, but small storms can pack a punch here with tornadoes. So we saw that one time in Maryland. I don't remember what it was, but Maryland, they had a big tornado outbreak out here. Yeah, they have that heat too, and all the humidity, man. It's just going to cause a bunch of uh, bad stuff out here. That's what the environment's saying right now. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm not saying bad stuff will happen. I'm saying they're saying, that stuff like that's possible. So we just got to really keep an eye on it. If you haven't already, please share the stream, everybody. It would help me out a bunch. We need to get this out to people that need to watch the stream, including if they're in, these areas up here in New England. So please share the stream, everybody. It would help me out a bunch. Excessive heat warnings in New Jersey right now. Yeah, I bet. Let me real quick just look at the models for today because we have, a pretty volatile environment here for, actually, let's see right here what we're looking at. So we will probably see a bunch of supercells up here in Connecticut, Rhode Island up here in Massachusetts, as well as New Hampshire and Maine. So we'll see a lot of big supercells capable of producing strong tornadoes, everybody. So we really need to stay alive for this. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Uh, what we're seeing on HRRR, we've got a lot of big supercells popping up here in New England. So we'll just have to wait. And this might be a storm you might need to watch here. Wow, what is this? Yeah, most of these storms are coming from southern Quebec and southern Ontario. Yeah, maybe. Go back down to our other tornado warning here because it expires in 5 minutes. But man, it's got a hook. It's still got a hook echo, which is crazy to me. And it's still rotating a little bit. They might extend that out. Could be something rotating here east of Streetsboro, Ohio here. Might need to keep an eye on that right there. I know I just started the stream, everybody, but we'll hold on here. If you're in Hamilton, anywhere here, down the line, Stockwell, Brookfield, Bridgewater out here, Hubbardsville, North Brookfield, Five Corners, Hoban Corners, please take shelter now. We have a tornado warning in effect for these areas in New York. I know I just started the stream, but I am incredibly hungry. I cannot function if I don't have food. So I'm going to go eat some food right now. If somebody wants to relay information in chat, that'd be cool too. Just about anything, really. So I will be right back, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am back. I am so sorry. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We have one tornado warning here in effect for areas in. Okay. So, anyways, we have a tornado warning here in effect for South Central Washington and North Central Greene counties here. Um, in New York here, I believe. No, Pennsylvania. So sorry about that. Pennsylvania here. Radar indicated rotation. If you're in Mariana, Amity, Amity, and Nineveh, please take shelter now. We have a tornado warning here. For areas all around here, there is some rotation here that we need to keep an eye on here. Really need to keep an eye on that. There's that latest scan here. Still have, a storm here. Producing a little hook here. We need to keep an eye on here. Open inflow here. So if you're in 10 Mile, Amity, uh, Rough Creek, Lippincott, Swartz, West Union, Nineveh, Old Concord, Sparta, please take shelter. Yeah, and our rotation here is still there. Keep an eye on all these storms here as they move more east. A lot of these storms aren't rotating quite a bit, except for our one down here in southwest Pennsylvania. I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. My microphone randomly cuts out. Well, we also have a severe thunderstorm warning down here for Litchfield County, Connecticut, Ulster, Dutchess, and Columbia County here in New York. Columbia County, sorry, in New York. Until 4:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Hyde Park, 7 miles north of Poughkeepsie, or moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard without a 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a big storm here. Also, this storm's gonna have the chance to produce a tornado later on as well. Big hail core though. Go back to our line of storms here in Ohio. This storm's now approaching Niles. It's not really rotating a lot, but it's going to be a damaging wind threat. 60-mile-per-hour winds. This has caused some minor tree damage. They did condense our tornado warning here in Pennsylvania. Wow, this is a nasty looking storm, everybody. If you are in central Washington and north central Greene counties here, please take shelter here. And this is for Pennsylvania. Radar indicated rotation. If you're in Mariana and Amity, please take shelter now. Wow, big storm. So that's what we have ongoing here in New Pennsylvania. You have a storm here in New York that's producing. This was the storm we were watching earlier. But wow, yeah, this storm is now producing ping pong ball size hail here in northwestern Litchfield, northeastern Dutchess, and south central Columbia counties here in New York. At 4:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Millbrook, or 12 miles north of Pauling, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This storm also looks really concerning to me as well because look, it could try and hook down, produce a tornado as well. So we really need to keep an eye on that. And there is some rotation here. It's unwarned, but there is a lot of rotation here. So we really need to keep an eye on it as time goes on. So this would be northeast of Beekman here in New York. Back to our tornado warning for now. Still quite a bit of broad rotation with our storm here. Now moving just north of Rough Creek. I am super tired, everybody, but I'm going to continue streaming here for a little while. Um, also have a storm up here with the tornado possible tag. This would be west of Montpelier. Actually, everybody, I am incredibly tired. I cannot stay awake, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to end stream here. I'm going to take a quick nap, and I might be live later, everybody.